God can bless a hot mess. Amen.
The gods have awakened.
I'm very
happy to be here.
Turn around, ladies, woman, please.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen.
I can't help but work.
Guys, I've been putting off this next segment along with the quote for a moment because I needed certain
Why
things
though?
to happen.
Did it smell like vinegar?
No.
And I hate cold fries too, yums.
I'm going to give you the quote first, and then I'm going to get into the debate of the day. Okay? All right? Are you guys ready? Okay. Quote is short and sweet and to the point. It's short, sweet, and to the point. This quote is from Drake. Okay? And Drake has been quoted in saying in a song that the name Drake stands for do right and kill everything. Okay? That is apparently his mantra. He wants to do right and kill everything. I don't know if the two things kind of conflict with each other. It sounds a little weird.
Drink poison and live a long, happy life.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. Drake has somehow been dragged into this beef with Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. Have you guys heard about this?
Yes, but yeah, I've heard about it.
Yes, but what was that but?
I don't know.
I don't understand it.
Okay, that's kind of part of what I wanted to discuss here.
I
So
wanna
it's
hear,
a
I wanna
major
hear about it, but I can't help but wait.
So
yeah, it's spectacles.
from what I've been sent as far as information, right? It started with J. Cole making a reference to him, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar being like the big three, you know, kind of using the metaphor to Ice Cube's big three basketball thing and all of that, right?
Two light-skinned niggas assuming they was in the dark-skinned club. Kind of reminds me of this show.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And so the dark-skinned person in this situation didn't believe that he was part of. Yeah, he didn't believe in that.
Would you say bravo?
I said I can't help but resemble that remark.
So you'll be able to identify with how he felt. So in this situation, he basically fires back to say there's not a big three, it's just a big me. Like I'm the shit and y'all ain't even in the same class with me. And really,
it's unnecessary and unneeded.
This is where Kendrick Lamar said that as a response.
But the whole thing is that's what he does. You don't remember the control verse?
That's also part of it. So this has been apparently brewing for a while. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know. But my other problem is they keep saying that this thing is about Drake, but Drake ain't really said anything. He's, as far as what I'm seeing, it's just Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole going at it and not really Drake at all. So why do they keep bringing Drake into it?
I see that some folks... Let me back it up real quick. Hold on, pause. What I'm trying to say is, when did hip-hop get this soft?
Oh, no!
Well, I don't know if the word is soft, because the verses are pretty fucking hard.
It doesn't matter. Yo, get better and spit back.
But that's what I'm saying. Let me take the story to the next piece, right? So Kendrick Lamar does that thing where he says it's just, me, not a big three.
Yeah, and I say talk that shit, nigga. Go ahead.
Recently, okay, well, you wanted to hear some shit? J. Cole fired back, and this nigga dropped a whole project, yo.
Good.
Not just a verse on a song. Good. He drops a whole project.
Because that's good for hip hop. That's good for hip hop. Yes.
And if you hear the project, Cole doing some shit, man.
Hey, look,
he really is.
I don't know. Is it good for hip hop?
As long as they keep it on wax, yes. Because the people who consume the hip hop, the customers, us, the fans of it, we get good music and sharper swords, man. You know what I mean? It's always been that way.
I like your response. I do like your response, but I just think differently now. We used to do that.
That's because we're older now. That's
I know. But what I'm saying is, I think, especially if you look at what's coming from it now, it's just like when you step outside and look at it from this perspective. Look at them. They got this whole platform that we getting these billions from, and all they can think to do is still shit on each other. Yes. Right. You guys are doing so good. It's good for your culture.
But when was hip hop not that?
But this is the thing. Everything can evolve.
I'm not saying that it didn't start out in just people being conceited and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, get a new joke. What's good for the culture is if Kendrick Lamar would have said, "Yeah, we the big three."
But it's always been a tenet of hip hop.
No. But he didn't have to do that. It wasn't even a negative shot. He was trying to make it seem, like they the Mount Rushmore, right? And he basically was like, "No, y'all can't be on Mount Rushmore.
Let's do some more beefing."
You remember this was the same convo after the Control verse.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying it's time to get a new joke. Yeah. In hip hop, what do we do? What do we do in hip hop? We beef and talk shit about each other. I'm the best. You a piece of shit, right? What do we do in real life? I'm the shit. You a piece of shit. I got more than you. You ain't gonna. Every aspect of Black culture, when it comes to certain areas, is always crab. And what do niggas say every fucking time? Oh, it's good for the culture. When is stepping on your man good for any culture?
All I'm saying is that that's how it came up, and that's not correct. All the songs, and that's not all the songs that they do. That's not 100% of what they do. Listen to both of their catalogs are very in depth, very introspective, very talking about the culture outside.
But right now, it's just about the beef.
But that's because you're focusing on it.
That's what the music is focused on. If you listen to J. Cole's project,
but dude, it's a fart in the goddamn wind, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let it run its course.
Not this project. That project isn't a fart in the wind. Mm-mm. It's actually a pretty good project.
All right. Well,
12 songs, man. When's
the last time you listened to Back to Back? You know what I mean? When's the last time you fucking listened to Ether? You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you listened
recently?
Not that long ago, right? Not that long ago, like within the last few days.
I know, but the whole thing is you just appreciate, that was some hard shit. You know what I mean? It goes away. Right now it's fresh. Let that shit heal over a little bit. Stop being so reactive about that. The problem is that we have access to everything and we can speak our mind into the void and tell everybody everything. Sometimes niggas just need to shut the fuck up and listen, let it cook, and then move. That's what it is.
Oh, I'm not mad at what you're saying. I will say this though, Nicki Minaj and what's the girl's name?
Meg Thee Stallion.
I was wrong on that video.
They had their beef.
I was wrong on that video.
They had their beef, and then
Nicki did not kill Meg on that one. So I recant what I said.
I disagree, but okay, but that's not my point. My point is, the fans were desecrating Meg Thee Stallion's mother's grave, bro. It's a little bit bigger than beef now. It needs to stop.
That speaks exactly to what I was saying.
That's not good for the culture.
No, that's exactly what I was saying. And sometimes
no, you said it's good for the culture.
No, I said sometimes niggas just need to listen, shut the fuck up, let it soak in, and then move the fuck on. Instead of acting.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Because everything is so instantaneous, everybody wants to do something right the fuck away instead of thinking about it. There's less critical thinking.
I agree.
There's more reactionary thinking.
But my point is, if this is the generation or the space that we're in now, then it needs to stop because of all of the things you just said. It does need to stop.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to stop. And it's not going to stop with this Cole. The shit Cole just dropped, it is nowhere near going to stop because Kendrick Lamar is going to have to respond with multiple songs at this point. The guy dropped the whole project.
Niggas talking about this shit like it affects their paycheck. That's the funniest thing to me.
Well, we're not talking about it like that.
No, and we're also a podcast, so we can talk about stuff like that.
We're talking about it because it's a trending topic.
Right.
That's why we're talking about it. As far as personal effect,
I get it.
No.
No. You have to realize that when I said niggas, I'm not talking about us because that's our job is to talk about it. Right. So my thing is that I have a reason to talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have a reason. I have the reason to react to it. I have a reason to put my own 2 cents of my stamp on it. Well, what the fuck? Like, why would you go to Megan's mom's grave on your own time, take off of work and do that shit? Fucking Kim don't. I mean, Nicki Minaj don't know you fucking doing that, and she's not gonna say thank you when you post it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But not everybody knows that.
You?
Some people are crazy, man.
Yeah, this parasocial shit because they living in their goddamn phones instead of in the real world.
Very
true. They ready to cuss out their boss and fucking
drive a fucking tow truck into a goddamn hip hop chick.
Rather than figure out how to get better.
Well, speaking of better, I'm going to tell you right now, in this battle situation, I'm going team light skin. Cole's project, there's a couple of spots that are not as good as others, but overall, he's got some nice little double entendres and good little lines, and
they're incomparable because you can't compare one song to 12 songs.
That's what I'm saying. So now Kendrick Lamar has to come back with like a whole bunch of stuff.
He doesn't have to.
If not, then this.
If he comes back with one and shuts it down.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's too much on that project. If you guys haven't heard it, everybody's viewing. If you haven't checked out the new J. Cole project, please go check it out. Come up with your own opinion. But
open up your phones right now and set yourself a reminder to talk about this in 2 years and see if we even give a fuck.
I didn't even know J. Cole dropped it.
But that was the point. He dropped it without telling anybody. It was like a secret drop. Just happened a couple days ago. And it's trending very high right now because everybody wanted to hear the response to the verse that Kendrick Lamar laid. And it wasn't just one verse to respond. It was a whole project. But the project, I don't think he ever once says this nigga's name directly. Let me be 100% with that. From what I listened to,
I didn't even know.
I don't think he ever says the name.
I didn't even know it dropped, but
that's my whole point.
Now that I know it dropped, I can't help but wait.
So for everybody else,
I think Bravo said it. Didn't he say something about sensitivity or something like? Think about it, bro. Mm-hmm. Kendrick said, "It ain't no big three, it's the big me." Yeah. All that he had to say was that, and you ran out and did 12 songs.
That's what I don't want you to. That's why I said specifically that he did not mention his name. It was hip hop as we know it.
Soft.
No. Listen, man. Let me. Can I
fuck out of here with that shit, nigga?
Nah, I'm trying to tell you.
Think about it. Think about if we was in high school. One nigga got one good Joan on you, and then he comes back in a week. You know what I'm saying? It comes back with a whole bunch of rehearsed Jones, and everybody can tell. Everybody can tell.
No. Like, it's not that though. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that. It's not that. When I said he came back with a whole project, I didn't mean the whole project was about Kendrick Lamar.
You didn't say that.
That's why I kept saying he didn't say this nigga's name at all in the project.
I think
there's
that might
one
be you.
specific verse. No. There's one specific verse in what's the name of the song? 7 minutes.
You misled us because we haven't heard the project. So you misled us.
That's why I keep. But I'm not misleading nothing. I'm trying to tell you what this was.
But you did say you was team light skin, so you do believe this shit is about Kendrick.
No, I'm saying niggas if we're doing a versus kind of situation, like not even see y'all being mean, man. I'm trying to give this boy his props on dropping this project.
We're supposed to do this, yo. This is what we do, yo. Come on, now.
Right? J. Cole. When J. Cole comes on the show, he's going to be very upset with how we did this.
You know what I mean? J. Cole is a goat, yo. J. Cole is a goat.
Well, like I said, go check out the project.
I'm gonna check the project out.
Yeah, and then we can have another discussion.
It's all gonna come back to what I was saying earlier, bro. All this beef shit is whack to me now. It's like it's so counterproductive. And it just screams, they're still stepping on each other. We got it.
Right.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you don't want kumbaya.
The Willie Lynch letter definitely still worked.
It's good for the culture.
Yeah, I don't want hip hop to turn into we all the same gang and shit again.
Right. We can't go back to the days of self-destruction.
But look, I get what you're saying. However, people loved Wu-Tang. Think about how many, there's 36 chambers.
Yeah.
When they saw a group of black men unite and form the Wu-Tang, it was monumental.
Yeah,
Even
and
when
they were all
Nas
from different
AZ
spots.
and what's his name, Foxy Brown and
Firm.
yeah, the Firm.
Mhm.
When people see black folks with skill unite, it's epic every time. Even Death
And that-
Row.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
but sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it don't work. I need to remind people of people like Beast Coast and Native Tongue, and sometimes it just don't fucking work. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I agree with you that I personally the rap I like to listen to exemplifies those things you're talking about, Bricks. You know what I'm saying? I like to listen to a little more storytelling, a little more introspective, a little more, it's not emo, but a little more, emotionally intelligent rap. I like to listen to Saba. I like to listen to Marlon Craft. I like to listen to, you know what I'm saying, what's his name? John Wayne. I like to listen to Run the Jewels. You know what I mean? Some shit that's a little more, that's not just about bitches, money, and flipping packs and trapping. You know what I mean? I do like that.
Yeah.
But I do like the trapper shit too, because that's a bop. You know what I mean? It's a bop. You know what I mean? I fuck with it. But the whole thing is that I gotta take the bitch with her warts, yo. Hip hop is a bitch with warts.
Lord.
You know what I mean? She got some ugly shit with her, but for the most part, she's beautiful.
But
Right.
she thick though.
But you know what? You know what I love about hip hop is the influence that it has. So,
Oh, yeah,
for example, when people started wearing them skinny jeans and rappers started wearing, we was like, nah. But most of the country started wearing skinny jeans, so the influence is there. So if you do have a big three, and that's the example that they provide when they have this opportunity to provide loyalty and unity, and one of them says, nah, fuck that, it's the big me, then the rest of the influence is now, okay, we still beefing. Even at the top of this pyramid, they beefing up there. It's
So
No, but no, I would love
you
that.
get
'cause
there, you still gonna be beefing.
Yeah, you
love
still got a
that.
problem.
I like the fact that it happens because it reminds me of my fucking parents, yo. They beef, but they still talk. They still hang out. You know what I mean?
I
That's
hope
what I
your
like
parents
about
don't
it.
ever see you say that on the show.
I'll tell them
Like,
that shit to their face.
Y'all remind me of Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
I just told them exactly. And it's the same thing. Yo, my dad said one thing and my mom got 12 verses on.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's time. It's time for something else, man. Because when there's no loyalty, when there's a whole bunch of separate artists, that means that all of the crabs and the snakes that are in people's ears, like the people that do the sideways stuff, like the conspiracy theory sounding stuff. When it's one person right here, they can swarm that one person. It's one over here, they can swarm you. You don't even know these are bad people that are trying to hurt you, trying to get you published and all of that stuff. But when you have a humongous group, everybody in that group saying, nah, them niggas right there slick.
Safety in numbers.
Right.
But you know what? You know the people who are actually buying the albums en masse don't even float in mobs like that, yo. For real, because it's white people buying this shit. Because the hip hop would not be where it's at if we didn't get buy-in from the mass other cultures. Because if it was just black people buying
that's only
hip hop
part
music,
of it, though.
White people wasn't buying goddamn Boogie Down Productions like that.
Nope.
They was making bread though, bro.
this is off the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so what?
We were buying
so
that.
Whatever. I was buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly,
I
but that's the reason.
bootlegs of them shits.
That's the reason why BDP. Yo, you ask any 30-year-old white boy right now about BDP. Anyone, just a random one, not one that you know that came up with you, that knew you do music, but just a random way. Ask them, you know about BDP, and they might think you tell them about some weird sexual shit.
Right. They be like, oh, that's that new disease. That's that new COVID shit, huh?
Right. I'm just saying, yo. The whole thing is, but everybody know Will Smith. Everybody know goddamn. They would more likely know Pusha T.
They know Will Smith because of that show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but they don't know about his first album.
That's why. Yeah, you should have seen the
brand new funk and all that shit. I don't know that.
No, but they would more know Pusha T than BDP. The average 30-year-old white boy right now would know Pusha T over BDP.
But my point was, they weren't funding these millionaires back then.
Right.
Not then. And that's what I'm saying. The only thing that would happen is more black people would be born if white folks had never latched on to hip hop like that. Just more black people, more consumers, and more artists would have been born, and it would have kept going because hip hop wasn't going nowhere in the first place.
Right.
Hip hop is always going somewhere. As soon as they knew.
Yeah, you already know.
As soon as they knew they could make money off of it, it was gonna blow.
Well, of course.
Well, guys, I'm just telling you right now, check the project out. Check out J. Cole's project. You'll appreciate it from a hip hop standpoint. Even though I know it was directed at Kendrick Lamar, I don't feel that it was directed personally. I think it was like a. It was like a.
Both sides of your face right now.
No. You got to understand that. I'm trying to explain it. You keep cutting me off.
Did you catch a cramp?
Allow me to get to my point of clarity, or help me assist you to see what I'm trying to say. If I'm not giving you the right words, what I'm saying is, if I drop a project in response to a project, it doesn't necessarily mean that every song on that project is about you. I'm showing you my creative. I can drop a whole classic on your ass type of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question straight up. Do you know unequivocally that this project that was dropped was in response to K Dot, or do you think that was the project that involved a shot at K Dot?
No. I would go with the latter.
Okay, but you have to admit the way you placed your words and the way you said it, it made it sound like it was a 12 song shot. No. But that's why, because our whole shit is being reactionary. That's what we do. You know what I mean? So based off of what the information I was given, that's how I reacted.
I was trying to tell y'all that, but I couldn't explain it that way. I was saying the dropping of the project was the shot, really.
Yeah, because Stillmatic had like 12 records,
but he had 12 records.
Ether was just one of them projects on that album.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget that shit. Thank you very much.
But was it worth it? Tell me if it was worth it.